Dr. Adam had just reached the door of his house when it started raining heavily. It was good that I reached home on time, otherwise I would have been in a bad condition in the rain. Saying this, Adam started ringing the doorbell of his house. In a short while, his wife Emma opened the door. "You are always late, but today you came on time. Did you get to know about the rain beforehand?" Adam went inside his house smiling and said to his wife Emma, "I was also thinking the same thing, that it was good that I came home on time today, otherwise this rain would have made my condition bad in such cold weather." "Well, you serve the food." After some time, Adam ate food and fell into a deep sleep in his room. At midnight, Adam woke up with a loud thunder. Adam sat up. It seems that today this rain will take someone's life. It has not stopped yet. Just then, the sound of the bell of the drum hit Adam's ears. Who could it be at this time of the night? Saying this, Adam slowly walked out of his house. Adam saw a beautiful girl standing outside his house. She was drenched in the rain. "Who are you?" "I am an unknown traveler. Something very bad has happened to me. Whoever you are, come inside first. The rain is getting heavy and it is very cold too. You are already drenched, you will fall ill." "No. I cannot come inside even if I want to. Now this cold and rain does not matter to me. What is your name and how did you become like this?" "The person named Alan who works in your hospital is very ruthless and cruel. Tomorrow when you meet him, tell him that I will definitely take revenge from him." Adam was about to say something to that girl when someone put a hand on his shoulder from behind. As soon as Adam turned around, his wife Emma was standing behind him and was looking at him with questioning eyes. "Who are you talking to and what are you doing outside so late at night?" "Hey Amelia, you can't see that girl. I have been telling you for a long time that it is raining. Whatever problem you have, come inside and tell me." But this girl is neither telling her name nor coming inside. "Are you in the right mind? There is no one outside. When I came, you were talking alone." Hearing Amelia's words, Adam was shocked. As soon as Adam turned around, there was no girl in front of him. "You must have dreamed or you must have had an illusion." Adam immediately came inside with his wife. "Believe me, she also took the name of Alan who works in my hospital. The same Alan who does postmortem of accidental bodies. Go to sleep, Adam. How many times have I told you to take a few days leave from the hospital? Your mind will relax." Saying this, Amelia fell into a deep sleep. Adam kept thinking about that unknown girl the whole night. The next day, after getting ready, he went to the hospital. Adam was sitting in his cabin in the hospital when Dr. Sophia reached there. "What happened, Dr. Adam? Tiredness is visible on your face. It seems as if you did not sleep the whole night." "You are right, Dr. Sophia. If this is the case, then you are not alone. It was raining the whole night yesterday. I think 95% people of our city did not sleep at all. Anyway, I have to tell you something. Last night after you left, at 8 o'clock in the night, a dead body of a girl came to the hospital, which was in a very bad condition. It seems as if that girl was thrown alive in front of a truck and the truck went away crushing her. Now we will know this only after the postmortem report." Then the words of the girl from last night came to Adam's mind. Adam immediately looked at Dr. Sophia and said, "Where is Alan? You know that Doctor's ill-mannered Alan remains drunk half the time. There is no fixed time for his coming and going. And the hospital is not able to take action against him because he has been doing postmortem of dead bodies in this hospital for the last 20 years. I know, and he takes advantage of his experience. Another thing, Doctor, the dead body of the girl who came here last night has become a police case. The police says that the postmortem of that girl should be done under the supervision of a senior doctor, and you have received an order from the hospital that the postmortem of that girl should be done under your supervision." Saying this, Dr. Sophia left from there. Dr. Adam started waiting for Alan sitting in his cabin. It was already 10 o'clock at night, but Alan did not come to the hospital. His number was also showing switched off. Adam was about to go to his house. Then he saw that Alan was coming towards him. As soon as Alan reached near Dr. Adam, Adam got very angry. "I have been waiting for you for the last 10 hours. Where were you after all?" Alan said to Dr. Adam very rudely. "Don't try to show off your doctor skills on me, Dr. Babu. You are also a government servant. But we are a little different kind of servants. Call it work, work," Dr. Adam said, gritting his teeth. "Another girl's postmortem has to be done, so what will you do in it? You go home and sleep. I will do the postmortem by morning. Anyway, I have to do the postmortem of the dead bodies, and what does it entail? The head has to be opened with a hammer. The intestines have to be taken out by cutting the tree. And that's it. Stop talking nonsense. Listen, Alan, yesterday a dead body of a girl has come. I have been ordered that her postmortem should be done under my supervision as per your wish, but think about it, watching a postmortem is also a matter of great courage. Don't faint, otherwise the hospital people will blame me." In a short while, Dr. Adam was standing in the postmortem room with Alan. Don't know why Adam's heart was beating badly. Adam saw that a girl's body was kept in the postmortem house whose face was covered with a white cloth. Then the incident of last night started playing in Adam's mind. Adam tells Alan that yesterday at 2:30 at night time, a girl came to my house. She was very beautiful to look at. She was saying that you have done something bad to her. Alan, tell me the truth. What have you done? Alan suddenly got very scared after listening to Adam. But in a short while he controlled himself and angrily said to Adam, "Doctor, mind your own business. I was not even in the city last night." Saying this, Dr. Adam removed the white cloth from the body of that girl, but on seeing the face of that girl, Adam's eyes were wide open with fear because the body was of the same girl who had come to meet Adam at midnight yesterday. Adam says to himself tremblingly, "Oh my God, how can this happen?" Dr. Sophia was telling that her body was brought here at 8 o'clock in the night. If she was dead, then who was the girl who had come to meet me at midnight? Then Adam's eyes fell on Alan, who was shivering badly. Suddenly the corpse of that girl opened its eyes and slowly stood up. Her swollen corpse and bulging eyes looked very scary. Suddenly she says to Adam in a heavy voice, "I was going to my house yesterday. This Alan, under the influence of alcohol, caught me in a deserted place with wrong intentions, and when he could not succeed in his purpose, then he threw me in front of a fast-moving truck. That truck crushed me and went away, and he came near my corpse and said that anyway I will do its post-mortem." Saying this, that scary girl started staring at Alan. "Forgive me, forgive me, forgive me. You enjoy doing the post-mortem of others, right? Tonight there will be not one but 2 post-mortems. One mine and one yours." Then Alan's body started swelling badly. In a short while, Alan's eyes popped out. Alan died. As soon as Alan died, the scary-looking girl lay down at her place as if she had never got up. Seeing this horrific scene, Dr. Adam fainted in the post-mortem room itself. Next morning when Adam opened his eyes, he found himself inside his house where his wife was standing with a policeman and was looking at him with questioning eyes. "We were waiting for you to regain consciousness, Dr. Adam. I have been told that you had gone with Alan to do the post-mortem of the girl who was a victim of an accident the day before yesterday. But when the hospital staff saw it in the morning, Alan's body was lying next to the same girl in a very horrific condition. And you were lying unconscious. After all, what had happened in the post-mortem house?" After listening to the policeman, he tells the entire incident to the policeman. "I know, Inspector, you will think my words are a lie, but believe me, every word of mine is true." After listening to Adam, the inspector, immersed in deep thought, said, "I believe you, Doctor. Maybe Alan got punished for his deeds. Sometimes we see what we should not see. Anyway, I will close the file of this case." Saying this, the policeman left from there. Adam stopped practicing medicine that day. He also left his city. Even today, he remembers that heartbreaking incident. He gets goosebumps out of fear. Alex lived in the village with his parents. Alex's father used to work as a night watchman in the city's postmortem house. One night at 2 o'clock, Alex's phone rang. "Son, come quickly on your motorcycle to the postmortem house. Strange things are happening. The dead have come alive. Come, son, come." "Hello, hello, hello. What happened, son?" "Mother, something must have happened to father in the postmortem house. I am going there." "Son, take care of yourself." When Alex reaches the postmortem house, he sees that his father's dead body is lying near the gate. Alex's father's postmortem is done, but the doctors are unable to find the cause of his father's death in the postmortem. I have never seen such a case before. There are no marks on his body. Nor does it seem that he has committed suicide. Due to the untimely death of Alex's father, Alex gets his father's job. "Son, don't work as a watchman in the postmortem house. You have to work night shifts there. If something happens to you like your father, then with whose support will I live my life?" The doctors and police could not find out the reason for father's death. "I will work there and find out the reason for father's death." "How did he die?" Alex started guarding the postmortem house at night like his father. Alex often saw two doctors coming out of the operation room drunk at night. They often called Alex inside to drink alcohol. "Hey, Watchman Bisahab. Sometimes you should drink 2 or 4 packs with us too." "No sir, I don't drink alcohol." Sometimes Alibaba also used to come with the doctors. One day Alex tried to listen to the sounds inside the operation room by putting his ear near the door. "Alibaba, you did a proper postmortem of the souls of those women." "Yes, but the ghost of one of those women is out of my control, so you have to be careful." When the doctor and Alibaba left, Alex went inside the operation room. A female ghost sat on Alex's back and started strangling him. "I will not leave you alive, you bastard, I will not leave you." Alex somehow picks up the bottle of kerosene kept on the nearby cupboard and returns the kerosene to the female ghost on his back. Then he takes out a matchbox from his pocket and lights a tampon, and the ghosts disappear. Alex immediately leaves the room and closes the door. Next day Alex reaches home and tells his mother everything. There are definitely some secrets hidden in that room. But ghosts reside there. Whose mother is that room? The dead are torn apart in that room. "Mother, do you know any good tantric or Alibaba? Who can do just this, that when I enter the operation room, no ghost can harm me?" "Yes, and our village pundit Ram Prakash Sharma knows about ghosts." That night Alex reaches the postmortem house wearing a ring given by Pundit Ram Prakash Sharma. When he goes inside the operation room, he sees that Alibaba is performing a haven. Both the doctors are sitting nearby, and a dead body of a woman is kept on the ground. "Alex, what are you doing here? Go out from here. What is happening here? You don't need to know. Get out of here. Your father was still sensible, but you are a complete fool." Then suddenly the dead body of the woman stands up. Operation instruments were kept in the cupboard nearby. The ghost of the woman picks up scissors from there and stabs Alibaba in the neck. Alibaba dies immediately. Both the doctors run out of the room. But the doors close. "Where will you run, you bastards?" The ghost of the woman grabs the neck of both the doctors and kills both by stabbing their throats. The soul of the woman then tries to attack Alex, but Alex is saved because of his ring. "Who are you and why did you kill these doctors?" These were not doctors, but demons. They used to bring dead bodies of women for postmortem and used to do bad things with them, and that Alibaba used to do postmortem of the souls of those women with whose dead bodies the doctors used to do bad things. Postmortem of souls, yes, that Alibaba used to try to give the souls of those women their next birth as soon as possible so that those souls do not trouble the doctors by remaining as ghosts. I have nothing to do with all these wrong deeds. I have come to work in place of my father. But your father's father was also involved with these doctors. The soul leaves Alex. Alex goes home and tells everything to his mother. Someone has rightly said, "Son, everyone has to suffer the consequences of their actions. Your father did wrong. It seems that is why your father died like this. This is scientist Raman, who is going to announce a medicine for a very big epidemic in front of the world today, but a ghostly shadow is following him. Last night, such strange things are happening to him. He was sleeping in his bed, but his eyes opened in the well. People saved his life, but there is someone who is following him. So sir, tell us how you are feeling. By making such a big invention, this medicine is the biggest invention of the world. I am very happy. I have worked very hard. Scientist Raman was saying this when a shadow started hovering around him. He got scared. Sai picked up the glass of water kept in front of him and threw it on the scientist's face. Everyone was stunned. All this was being shown on live TV. Who is it? Who is the security here? As soon as the security was coming on the stage, some ghosts blew the security in the air and threw them down. Scientist Aman got very scared, and so did the reporter. They were scared when suddenly the ghost of scientist Vikram started appearing in front of them. All this was being shown on live TV. Scientist Raman was trying to run away. Scientist Vikram's ghost tied him to a chair. This medicine was not made by Raman, but by me. This fraud Raman killed me. Yes, Raman and I were working together in the same lab for many years. The pandemic started spreading at the beginning of this year. Friend, the world has to be saved from this pandemic. All the scientists around the world are trying to find a medicine for this pandemic. Someone will definitely make one. We should also try. No, Alibaba, you only try. I have a lot of other work. I started researching on this pandemic alone. After a month, I understood the composition of the germ of this pandemic. Raman, see, I got its composition. Now I will soon make its medicine. Oh wow, then we will become very rich. By selling this medicine to a big company, we will become the richest scientists in the world. No, friend. We will give it to the government. Why will they sell it to a big company? Then the price of that medicine will be very high and common people will not be able to buy it. If we sell it to the government, it will reach every poor person. But the government will not give us a better price than this. I do not want to become rich with this medicine. I definitely need the blessings of millions of poor people. I was very happy that I was very close to making the medicine, but how could I know that the person whom I considered a friend was plotting against me? Raman had joined hands with a big company. He was going to get a lot of money. Then Raman started keeping an eye on my every move. That officer used to peep at my table. What are you looking for? Nothing. I just heard the sound of something falling here, so I went to see if something broke. Nothing has fallen here. Maybe the sound came from somewhere else. Yes, it is possible. I kept busy with my work, and after about 15 days, I made that medicine. Yes, I did it. I knew I would do it. What happened? Finally, I made that medicine. Finally, I will go and announce it in the news. Wait a little, take some rest. This is the biggest invention of this century. For its announcement, a lot of preparations will have to be done. What kind of preparations will have to be made? The government will have to be informed. The news people will also have to be informed beforehand. You wait, I will come after talking to everyone. Then I will come with you. News channel office. Alexander talked to someone on the phone. And then he came to me. We have to take this medicine to the government lab right now. Why the allegations? There is a process. I sat in Alexander's car with him in the lab. Instead of taking me to the government lab, Alexander took me to some deserted factory. Where he has brought me, we will know right now. Go outside. I got down from the car and immediately 2 goons caught me. One of them had a knife in his hand. My friend swung it at my neck and I died there. After that, this bastard gave the entire formula of the medicine to some company person and took a lot of money. If I wanted, I would have killed him last night itself. But I did not kill him because I wanted to tell the world the truth. He is a cheat for this medicine. He killed me, but now I will not leave him, and the ghost picked up Alexander by his neck. Amos Alexander died in agony. The world saw the revenge of the scientist's ghost on live TV. The next day, the same news was on news channels. The police caught the owners of that company. And in a press release, a government official declared that this medicine made by late scientist Vikram is 100% effective. They salute late scientist Vikram for his contribution towards the society for eradicating this epidemic.